Alright, welcome to another day of Ather Raids. We are taking on... I don't know how to say that, man. Sigurd. But this is a rematch. Always love to get these. You never know what you're going to get, but it's usually always going to be good. Especially when it's later on in the week. It's usually a pretty well-constructed defense. So I love taking these. And yeah, we're going to swing, see what we can do here with the new team. I literally just had to fit this baby Golvig onto a team. I have no idea if she's going to work on this team. Basically, it's just a hit and run team with baby Golvig to just trap or lock down a unit. I've been considering giving her Wings of Mercy, since this setup doesn't necessarily benefit me in terms of her kit. Doesn't necessarily benefit me in terms of combat potential. With the speed res sabotage, it really does nothing for me, so I might swap that out for Wings of Mercy. This was the unit that he destroyed me with. This Crom is unbelievable, man, but it was still pretty close against my dual Byleth. It was still really close. And here we got dual Asker, who was there as well. So two very invested units. I've never seen someone res stack Crom before, so that just shows you how versatile he is. Very good unit. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and take a swing at this. Interestingly, no near save, which is one of the things that made me choose this team in particular, although the dance here is going to be a little bit how to say, interesting to get around, so I do have to plan accordingly. Sigurd is going to make things a little bit weird, or maybe it's going to be Triandra, but in my experience, it's usually the Cav that dances. I don't know why, but typically it's the Cav that dances. Could be slot order, could be movement, I'm not entirely sure, but typically it's the Cav that dances. So we're going to be seeing Sigurd taking up a bunch of space, so I'm planning to open up a couple of lanes here where my two Cavs are, my melee Cavs are, and we're going to hit him and then get out on that end there. What we're going to do as well is lock down Triandra with baby Golvig, just for the sake of it. Actually, no, it's way more than that, because when you lock her down, it prevents the movement of the extra dance affecting the team. So really, the only type of shenanigans that we'll have to look out for is from Valentine's Crom, but he shouldn't do very much, because looking at the lanes here and the structures that are going to be around, you can probably only represent to change fate backwards or forwards, backwards more than likely, and that won't give him enough range to hit anyone once I'm done setting up the team. Alright, so let's get going here. I'm going to break the structure here, only this one for now on the right hand, because Sigurd's range is going to potentially threaten where Brave Erica is, so I gotta be careful about breaking that breakable structure there. The tactics room there is going to be really annoying, because that's the lane that I need to have baby Golvig in if I want her to lock down Triandra. We're not going to lock her down on this turn because, well, I'm not ready yet, and two, if I were to lock her on this turn, the time sprint mechanic will negatively impact me when I'm actually ready to lock her. So we're just gonna try to lock down Brave Sword here, but clearly it did not work because his res is way too high. But that's okay, he wasn't really my target. The problem here is that the tactics, the gravity on baby Golvig is a little bit annoying, and her mobility is affected. Oh, Asker's eating the Dark Shrine, that's interesting. I do want to break that Dark Shrine because I don't like the fact that it's there, but for now the most annoying thing is the Dark Shrine, and also I gotta plan around what I'm gonna do about the cancer control that Soren has. Yeah, that's gonna be a problem. 52 speed is actually pretty respectable on that Soren. I didn't realize that he was that fast. Okay, let me think about this real quick, hold on. Okay, alright, so I've got my strategy planned out here. What we're gonna do is basically create the opening that I need and then retreat into a space so that I can set up for turn 3, and that's when we're gonna get everything going. I'm gonna initiate the lock now on Triandra, and by taking out Sigurd here, it's gonna be one less dancer for me to worry about. So the only thing that's gonna happen here is the warp movement, as well as Crom's potential, whatever it is that he does, but it shouldn't be too far in terms of how far the opponent's defense is going to get. So we should be pretty fine just backing up like this. And as you can see there, that's the full range because of the Sigurd there. Very nice dancer trap, if I forgot to say earlier. But that's what this is. This is a very well constructed dancer trap, and because of Safi here, who you see in the back right there, she is basically just allowing for no isolation to take place. So Milla isn't like a big concern here. So I really love her in Light and Dark Season because of that. Because I really hate Milla. Like, I really hate Milla so much. So now that's not a problem, and what we're gonna do is send Ninian over there to dance Erika out, and that's the benefit of having Legendary Ninian here. I don't think this would be possible without her, or probably I'd have to come up with some type of different strategy, but Ninian is like, I don't know, man. If you don't have this legendary unit, I don't know what you're doing. If you like to Gale Force, I would 100% recommend that you pick up this unit. She is so good. And this is pretty much the extent of the enemy team at this point. Again, the tactics room is really just putting me in a bind here. I really wanted to potentially try to lock down another unit, but the movement, it's just not happening for me here. So I'm just gonna have to leave it like this. I don't want to break that structure in the front there, because it's just it forces the enemy team to go all the way to the right to come down. So I want to leave it like that. Yep, here comes the movement, and that's why I wanted to lock down the Triandra, because well, not that I could have anyway, because every other turn, right? But it would have been nice to be able to at least get into the lane that Brave Soren is in, to potentially see about the damage up there. But it's whatever. Let's see what we can do from here. This is a pretty tough setup here. I'm not sure if I can break through this line here. Yeah, this is a pretty tough lineup here. Not quite sure how to break through. But yeah, I was saying about Safi is that I probably think that she is like baby Freyr. So if you don't have Freyr for Astra Anima, you could probably just swap her in, and she would work similarly, but not exactly the same. But I think really her best use case is going to be in Light Dark Season because of Milla and the fact that you don't have to worry about that anymore. I love that so much. But yeah, Tina, I think she's like usable in both offense and defense, in whichever season you want to use her in. It's really just about use cases though, and how well you can implement her potential skills, her skills. You saw, like, I did a couple of things with her in Astra Anima, so you'll probably see me reuse that. But yeah, that's really what I'm considering. I think her best place is probably in Light Dark because of how many visible buffs are in Light Dark. But I kind of need it for Astra Anima, so that's probably where I'll keep her. Alright, so the problem here is that Soren, Canto Control, and range. I wanted to see if maybe Baby Golvig would have been able to take him out, but I highly doubt it. So it's probably not the best idea to try that, which leaves me with the option of trying to get away. I won't be able to stay in any, like, all three of the calves are going to be threatened. Alright, and I'm gonna have to try to figure out how to get them all the way over to the other side, which I think I've done. Basically, I'm gonna try to do some additional repositions to get some maximum movement. There's the canter control, which has been annoying up until this point. I really want to get that. Ooh. Yeah, I really want to get this Soren off the map because he's been a real pain. I'm gonna need that spot. I was actually hoping to have her cancel a little bit further, but I forgot that his canter control would hit me there, which is fine. It's okay. I can still move around. But yeah, this is okay. So what was my plan? I'm gonna reposition Baby Golvik out of the way with Brave Erica, and then Ninian will be able to cancel pretty far as well with her cancel once. I'm gonna dance Ira here. But this really puts me in an awkward position because what it means is that I won't have a lot of space to work with on turn 5 to initiate on the enemy, because all of my units are going to be on the left-hand side over here as far back as I can take them. Really the reason I'm moving them this far is because Kavisa is going to come all the way down, and if he gets danced, then it's going to be a really, really big problem. So yeah, I got to move everyone all the way over. Now I just gotta dance Erica like this, and I'll move Ninian here, and then we're gonna reposition Baby Golvik out of the way, and let's see what the defense does. Again, man, I really need to break that tactics room. It's really annoying. Okay, not what I was expecting. I was expecting Kavesa to be a little bit further down, but looks like we get Triandra in the back, so that's fine, because I still need both pots. And now I just gotta figure out how to kill all of these units, or if I can even get over there. What do I do here? This is actually a pretty tough position to be in. This is such a haphazard clear. But that's really what you get with hit and run. I mean, there's no Gale Force here, no one has Gale Force, so I don't have like multiple actions to take advantage of. But let me try to figure this out. Hold on. So I broke the tactics room with Ira, finally glad to be able to get rid of that. And now I'm going to set up so that we can have striking, or be in striking range for turn 6, because I can't reach any of the enemy units on this turn and then be able to get out safely, because the canter control is going to be a real pain to deal with. And yeah, it's probably best just to have them come a little bit further down. I don't have to worry about a dance because Triandra is going to be locked, and yeah, we just have to wait on the enemy team to come down a little bit further here. One more turn. There's the lock on Triandra. Not the best movement, but at least it puts me in range of the enemies that I want to take out, particularly Soren, who has been such a pain. Very happy to get rid of this cancel control here. I was actually worried that Erica wouldn't have been able to get that kill, but she is fantastic. I really made this team with her in mind as well. Like, I don't get to use her as much as I'd like, so I'm very happy that I was able to fit her onto a team here. And let's see if we can take out this Kavesa here. Oh, Nini missing the kill.
Leave it to me.
Erica missing the kill. Okay, so we can't take out Kavesa here. Oh man, I don't outspeed her either. That is annoying. Alright, what is the plan here? What is the plan? Ira can take out Asker.
It's empty.
So dance from here. I'm gonna need Baby Golvik to do something, because she's been really helpful so far, but just a little bit of a passenger. Yeah, I'm gonna need her to do something here, because I need Asker gone and I need Safi gone, and maybe I can lock or trap Kavesa. I think this is the best spot to dance from, because I'll get the orders buff on Kavesa, and if I take out duo Asker, then I get access to all of my duo stuff. So we're gonna do that, and then figure out my additional actions from there. Very surprised that I wasn't able to take out Kvaser with Brave Erica. I was pretty sure that would be a one-shot, but that's 70% DR for you. This just... you need a lot more than 99 damage to get through it. That's crazy. Very surprised that I didn't win the speed check either, because Brave Erica isn't exactly slow. Probably the lull coming into play there, because I did actually hit Soren with the Menace, so that's probably why. Let's set up like this, and then no, I can't go here because I don't want to step on the trap, so we're gonna have to go this direction, and then I'll dance from here. Okay, there's Asker, and taking Ather gives me my dual stuff, so I'm definitely gonna do that. And then I have one more turn to try to close this out, because I'm cutting this pretty close. I gotta get all the pots and kill probably 2 units on the last turn. I think I have enough firepower to do that, but it's gonna come down to who can take out Kvaser here. I can't break any of the structures around her because I need to trap with the 2 units that I have right here.
My orders?
So yeah.
What's your plan?
And I also want to activate Baby Golvig's dual skill just to see what it does. I'm not really familiar with using it, so I'm gonna give that a try.
It's empty.
Okay, so here's the warp. She gets the kill. Now the question is, where do I do this from? I have 2 openings. I think it might be best to do it from above Asker.
On our way.
Because her dual skill is within 4 spaces. So let's see how this works here. Should I cancel into the trap? Not yet. Okay, let's see what this does. Such a weird dual skill. Ah, it gives me working.
Needed elsewhere.
Can Ira do this?
I'm with you.
Whoever attacks is gonna have to tank Triandra, which means that I have to put either Erica or Ira up there. I can't put Ninian there because I'm pretty sure Ninian will get doubled. Okay, so this is just not good. We can't take out Kvaser here, so we're gonna have to take out Safi instead. Kvaser is just like
some more?
just not dying. Yeah, she's just not dying. Okay, so we're gonna take out Safi and then cancel onto the trap, and then
I'm with you.
I don't know, man. Figure out the rest from there. I've already danced with Ninian, so yeah. But from here, I think we win. I think this is a good place to
Show me what to do. My orders?
Try to wrap up the match here. Pretty sure we win from here. And then
it's empty.
This. Let's do it from below because I'm not sure if that trap's real or not. But yeah, let's talk about something else in the meantime. Yeah, the Desert Banner dropped. Not very like overly excited about any of the units on the banner. They're alright, you know, nothing really like super crazy aside from probably the new Ingrid. She looks really cool, but nothing that I'm probably really gonna like bust my orbs for. I'm probably still gonna pull on the banner just because, I mean, what else is there to do in this game? That's the point of the game. So I'll probably still pull just to pick up the harmonic, because that game has no representation or very little representation when it comes to duos and harmonics. So I'll probably pick up a copy of that Ingrid just for that resonant battle scoring. But aside from that, really not much else that stood out for me on that banner. Altina looked cool, but I mean, it's Altina. You know what Altina does. Yeah. Luckily, it means that I can spend some orbs and try to get a Tana. I'll probably spark Tana from the remix banner, and then put some orbs towards picking up a copy from the from this banner, the desert banner from there, and then focus on picking up whatever comes in the legendary mythic at the end of the month. But from where we are right now in this match, I feel like I don't have enough actions to get the pots, which is a problem because I need both pots. I've already missed a pot this week, so I gotta pick up both of the pots here. It means that I'm gonna have to either reposition Asker onto this trap to find out if it's real or not, or something else. And I think it might have to be the Asker play, because I feel like I'm one unit short of taking out the Kavaser and getting both bots, because I'm going to need 2 actions or 2 attacks to take out Kavaser because of her 70% DR. So yeah, that's probably what I'm going to do here. I'm probably going to have to reposition Asker up, step on the trap, find out if it's real or not, and then from there I think we should be in a good place. It's a good thing I didn't step on the trap earlier, because Trianja would have probably killed Ira.
Good morning.
Because of the chip damage.
What's your plan? On our way.
But again, aside from that, CYL is almost over at this point, or by the time that you're watching this, it's probably already over. You probably already know what the results are. But I'm still currently voting for Yunaka, because I've already given like my votes, the votes that I was planning to give out. I've already gave those out to Alphonse, so now I gotta vote for Yunaka, because I think from the last results we saw that Ivy was actually a little bit higher than her, and I don't like that. I don't want Ivy just yet. I really want Yunaka to get her ult, so that's what I'm gonna be doing with the remainder of my votes, or that's what I have done with the remainder of my votes by the time that you're seeing this. So let's see what happens there. I'm very surprised that Bernie, well, maybe it's not so surprising since she did very well in the last CYL. I would have expected that the hype for her to get an ult for CYL would have died down, but I guess everyone's still looking for that Bernie ult. So she's doing really, 3 houses overall is doing really well in comparison to Engage. I feel like there's a lot more votes heading towards 3 houses, which is kind of crazy how big 3 houses is at this point. I mean, is IS ever gonna top that game or make a better game than 3 houses? Because I mean, how many years has it been now, and we're still voting for Fire Emblem 3 houses characters? It's kind of crazy, and there's not that much left in the roster. I mean, maybe
I agree.
Let's see what happens after this year. Maybe next year it'll just be like a full Engage sweep. It hasn't really been the Engage sweep that I was expecting so far. A lot of 3 houses, man. Still a lot of 3 houses. But I'm really hoping Yunaka gets in. And I'm really hoping that Alphonse gets the win. His art beside Veronica just looks so dull at this point. He really needs a better outfit, man. And I think he'll win. I think, well, by this time you guys already know, but I'm thinking that he's gonna win, or at least come second. Maybe he'll get beat by like Felix or something from 3 houses. Even though I don't think, I don't know, man. I don't know if Felix is gonna get it.
It's empty.
But yeah, if
The unknown
it's probably gonna be some 3 houses character that wins. That's what my head is telling me. Aside from that, looks like we're done here. With the chip damage and everything, we were able to take out the Kavaser. Even the gravity, the heavy trap, the bowl trap, wasn't able to bring her down to a point where I could just one-shot her, man. Such a crazy unit, but that's it, man. GG's. See you in the next one.